Hello and welcome to this week's weekly guidance beginning today, Sunday the 12th of July 2020. Right, okay, so I've selected some tarot cards for this week, and this week I'm working with the Angel Tarot cards, which give a slightly higher, finer vibration than the traditional tarot cards, so they're nice to use for a change. Okay, so the first card I have drawn for this week is the Four of Fire, also known as the Four of Wands. And this is saying that this week it's time to start thinking of moving out of your comfort zone. So this is your habitual routine or your new lockdown routine. All this is going to start seeing some changes now. It really feels like what we have been moving towards is going to start to come about this week. It really feels like we're moving forwards at last. So although some people may find this all feels a little bit unsettling, this change is necessary, and I do feel it will ultimately be better for everybody's mental health as well. I do feel for a lot of people your home life is very happy and you are quite content where you are, and almost perhaps too much, so we're all starting to feel so comfortable with our new routine, spending much more time at home. And home seems to be the place where we feel most peaceful, most calm and contentment. So the Four of Wands or Fire is also a message that any projects that you've been involved in or anything that you've been planning for and working towards is starting now to come to a successful conclusion. Some of you will also be lucky enough to receive expressions of commitment in some form, such as an engagement maybe. So this card carries a lovely celebratory feel to its energy. So like I said, whatever you've been working towards, creating in your life, is now starting to come to fruition, and you're starting to see the first signs of success. So you will soon be ready to move on to the next phase of your life. The next card I've drawn for you is the Four of Air, or Swords. So many of you will actually be feeling in desperate need of a break or a good rest this week. Many people have of course been working harder than ever before over the last few months. So if this is you, make sure you book some leave and take a break, or just have some time off at home to rest and recoup your energy levels. So a lot of you have been working flat out, and this can be mentally and emotionally draining, as well as physically tiring. So this card is telling you to take this break sooner rather than later. Don't keep pushing yourself to do that little bit more, or your health will suffer. So that's something we should all bear in mind this week. Have a break if you can. Some of you may also need to take time out before making an important decision as well. Maybe you're faced with a decision that affects your future, like your career for instance. Don't be afraid to ask for some time to consider your decision before you commit one way or another. Okay, the final card I've selected for this week is the Sun. And I was quite delighted to draw this because to me this just looks like the return of summer this week, and that will just lift everybody's mood anyway. So a lot of you, I feel, will be enjoying spending time, happy times with family or with friends, with children, and some of you will be planning holidays in the sun as well. So this is a lovely, light, happy way to end this week. Many of you will start to feel a lot happier with the recent changes in your life as well. It feels like a new beginning for many of you. So you just need to get out there and shine. Some of you will be having some great new ideas that will lead to success in the future. And it looks like this week will finally start to bring in more of the clarity that we have all needed lately in terms of where we're going, what we can do, what we can and can't do. So I feel that there will be a greater sense of clarity and moving forward this week. So a lot of people will feel like it's a fresh start, a new lease of life. Things will be going well for you, and a lot of your fears and doubts will be behind you as you start to get back to normal and enjoy the sunshine as well. So this card is a wonderful reminder that we all need some lightness and joy in our life, and shouldn't take life so seriously all the time. So we all need to get out there and enjoy the sunshine and all the good things that we can now do again. Okay, so just looking at the combination of cards altogether, there are two lots of fours here, and fours relate to stability. So I feel that this coming week is going to be a good time to start re-establishing a new kind of order, a new sense of stability in your life. It looks like we will all start to feel better for getting our lives back onto some sort of even keel, especially now we all have greater clarity and know what we're doing a little bit more. Okay, so I shall leave you with that. It's nice to actually give a more positive message now, now that we're all starting to move forward more. Okay, I shall see you all again next week for next week's guidance. Okay, bye for now.